Hey Journey family, how are you? Hope that you all are doing well. This reading is for Scorpio rising, Scorpio North Node. Oh, Venus is in Scorpio until October 7th. Exciting changes, movements. Let's talk about that love thing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what that Scorpio and Venus do, boo. Okay, anything of 0 degrees or more. These are pertinent degrees that they're in. Pertinent degrees for your sign. So we're going to pull some cards and, talk about what that love thing is doing. I have my Sexual Magic Tarot. We're going to do that. And then I'll pull a mindful message on top of that. I'm just going to tell the story. It either resonates or it don't, okay? You come to this channel, please know it either resonates or it don't. These are general messages. The word general within itself should be telling you guys how to operate when you're watching these readings. Switch it up, change it up. Okay. If it doesn't apply to you, then it's not, it ain't for you. I do not read reversals, okay? Because reversals are not necessary with the way the cards are set up. If it's not good energy, it's going to show that the energy isn't good. You don't need the card to be in reverse. Okay, let me leave that alone. Y'all watch how y'all want to watch or whatever, but I don't do reversals on this channel, okay? There are so many lovely tarot readers. Check them out, okay? And I'm just going to put on a little, background groove for us. That's not going to get me banned from the freaking internet. Because, Lord, these social media platforms will do that to you if they think, I don't know what they think. Anyways, they know we don't own this music, but they try to get us to do it anyway. Oh, that's my little, I need that. All right, so let's light some Palo. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day is going well. Let's check out this love thing. Again, this reading is for Scorpio rising, Scorpio North Node. Venus is in Scorpio from now until October 7th. So I thought, why not do Scorpio focused reading, huh? And let's see how love calls. Since it is in Venus from now until Scorpio. Okay, so we already know that Scorpio is about transformation, right? 8th house energy, death, taxes, rebirth, sex, all of that good stuff, right? So you may be noticing some changes in your love life. Maybe the communication is better. Maybe it has gotten worse. Maybe you have had to change the way you communicate with your lover or life partner in the recent past days or weeks. No, that is the scorpionic energy trying to transform and flush out. I like to say flushing out the bad and bringing in the new. That's going to be great and good for you. But, you could be releasing that relationship altogether, right? And floating into something newer, fresher, completely different. Okay, transformation can be completely different. You could be going from dating someone within your race to dating outside of your race. Maybe you've transformed your love life into exploring other cultures in regards to who you're connecting with. Maybe you have been single and now you're meeting someone and having to get to know them. That's a transformation within itself, right? Getting to know someone new, getting to know someone who is of a different caliber. Most High, please give guidance to Scorpio North Node, Scorpio rising, in regards to their love life, bringing in the Venus and Scorpio energy, giving us insight, clarity, and wisdom on what is to come and what is to be known for us in the present and future, okay? I don't do past too much because, like, you already know what happened there, right? So what's the point in that? We already know where you've been. We want to know where you are and where you are headed. Please give present energy for Scorpio rising, Scorpio North Node, Scorpio rising, Scorpio North Node, Scorpio rising, Scorpio North Node, which is first house energy as well too, by the way. So first house energy, 8th house energy, and you know, how are we transforming the lovers, which is ultimate satisfaction, coming together, 5 of Wands, contemplating. This is, you know, fives is changing energy, so we're in that, right? Hermit mode, you already know, is going within and standing still. So even though you may have the love of your life, even if it is yourself, you are still concerned about where you are moving into the future, watching, waiting, right? The 5 of Wands talks about watching, looking over, trying to understand what this means for you, how it's going to assist you, help you in the future. Is this connection worth exploring further, keeping, having, holding? Excuse me. Let's get a mint here. Okay, so this is watching energy, and this is okay. Lovers is seduction energy, watching energy, and then you have the Hermit, which is your in the sexual magic tarot anyway. It is the it's like refusing to be refusing. What are you refusing? Let's take a look and see. Refusing things of the past, how they were before. Fear, or this is either refusing, or this could also be fear. Fear of abandonment, fear of what happened previously is going to happen now. Maybe you have started this relationship off sexually, okay? You started this relationship off sexually, and now perhaps you both want more, or you want more, and you don't want the past to repeat itself, okay? You're not looking for what was, you're looking for what's explosive, what will be, what I need, the true desire, right? The World card, it talks about the ultimate of all orgasms, and it's not just orgasmic energy. This is also gratification, okay? I'm not going to repeat past cycles that I've repeated before. I'm going to move forward and know that in my moving forward, I'm going to have gratification on my end as well as my lover will as well. But I'm not going to sit around and ponder on what was. I just don't want what was. I'm not going to sit and wallow in what was, but I just don't want that type of energy in my life anymore. And even though this started off sexual, the person I'm connected to is really cool. We have a vibe with one another. Or maybe you're questioning the vibe because it is just a sexual vibe. And can we grow this into something else because of how we started? Can this evolve into a better situation than what it is right now? Because the sex is great. I'm going to tell you that. I mean, starting off with the lovers, that's like satisfaction, right? It's coming together of, you know that you can satisfy each other sexually, but what else, you know? Is this man's credit score as good as mine? Is this woman's credit score as good as mine? What is their financial literacy like? What is their spiritual practices like? They pray every day. Or maybe you know that they are someone who is spiritual, but how deep is it? Is it shaman spiritual? Is it Catholic spiritual? Is it Christian, Baptist, Church of God in Christ? Is it Jewish? Is it Buddhist? Is it Taoism? You know, what are the actual practices of this person? How do they spend time with their family? And is that something that I need to be concerned with right now? Or can I just continue to ride this wave out with how and what I know of them currently? I'm just going to move this to the side because I'm going to pull a soul's journey on this. That North Node walking is a serious one because it is not of the past, right? And it clearly, this hermit mode and this watching action, you know, standing still, 6 of Cups action, 5 Page of Wands, you know, abandonment issues, worrying about what it was in the past, how it was in the past, what used to be. I can't have it the way it used to be. I don't want to be in an abusive relationship, emotionally, physically, or mentally, in any type of way. I want to be more communicative. I want to be able to understand my partner. I want my partner to be able to understand me. This is not about who makes more money or who doesn't make more money. This is about internal happiness, understanding, and a collectiveness together with me and my partner or partners. If you are polyamorous, there are some cards where there are multiple people in it. And that could have been because of the past. You know, in the past, maybe you were a person of open relating. Maybe you were a person of non-monogamy. And now you're seriously considering just one person is enough, right? Remember, this is a general reading, so I have to pull out as many scenarios out of my mental cap here that I have. Not wanting to repeat the same issues over and over is big and overshadowing this spread, though. Determined to not repeat it because ultimate gratification, ultimate satisfaction, having the world is what is necessary, is wanted and needed in your life moving forward. You know, the Pananini has shown us and taught us that we were very dissatisfied in lives that we were living previously. But we were just doing, right? But we were just doing. Doing because necessary to do. If you don't work, you don't eat. You know, if you don't have this, you can't have that. I feel good when I can help others. Right. So, helping others does help yourself. Okay, opening up the lines of communication. This is green and this heart chakra here. It's just letting you know, you need to be more expressive about what it is that you want. Scorpios have a huge, I don't want to say habit, because it's kind of embedded in them, of looking at the circumstances before them, the people around them, and the way that they move without really analyzing how it's beneficial to them. They're just busy reading the room for protection, making sure I don't have to sting anyone, or if I do, I'm looking for your soft spot so that I sting you right first time. Okay? Very Scorpionic energy. Comment below if I'm wrong. But I'm not. Very Scorpionic energy. Servicing others will help service you. Opening up the lines of communication to what it is that you like, what it is that you want, what it is that you need will. And some of you need to discipline your sexual habits, drug habits, vices, things of that nature. Success. The service will bring you success. Make sure I'm not out of frame. I'm going to pull one more to you. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, right? If anyone understands that, a Scorpio understands that. And this will be Scorpio, North Node and North Rising I'm talking to, okay? You guys are walking into a love situation, and not just in the month of September going forward, where you were probably just sexually explicit with someone, and now you guys want to take it to another level on both sides, I believe. Most people that you want you. Most people that you want you. But if you're not communicating, and if you start off on a funky foot, it can go disarray easily. I was just having a conversation with my sisters today, talking about sticking it out. No one sticks it out anymore, in regards to really trying to learn each other and making things work. And that may be a huge concern of yours. If this person doesn't like one thing about me, are they going to run? Are they going to run when they see my true nature? Right? Scorpios have a very hard shell. So if one lets you in, welcome to the dark side, darling. Okay? If they approve of you seeing their shadow side, you are very special to them. Okay? And this person is special to you. You want to expose. You want to be vulnerable. You want to be open. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, imagination, success, the thoughts of this actually working out. What if this does? What if I be vulnerable and guess what? Now we're together for a very long time. What if, right? Scorpio, right North Node walkers, right risers. What if I let this person know my intentions for us together and they agree? Today is a fresh start no matter what. No matter how my day was yesterday, I can make today whatever I want. My intention for this day is, you fill in the blank on that, North Node walker, Scorpio riser, Scorpio ascendant. Write the intention down, put it on the door, a mirror, let it follow you throughout the day so you can stay focused on what it is that you're trying to bring in. You want to bring in this happiness. You want this gratification for yourself. And you probably want it with the person that you are dealing with now. And if not, you have someone in mind. Okay? Don't say you don't. And if you don't, start with yourself. Okay? You know, we have to start treating ourselves how we want to be treated in relationships. You know what was conscious focus? Absolutely. You know what's interesting is that once I decided, and I am a Scorpio North Node, by the way. Once I decided that I was going to intentionally start taking myself to lunch, and I give myself kisses on the hand. You know, when I'm in mid lane, I'll kiss my shoulder. I'll kiss my hand and then put it on another part of my body that I want loved on, because the person that I want around is going to kiss me for no reason. It's going to give me hugs for no reason. And, you know, we're not going to have a problem with all of the great mushy stuff, right, that people have an issue with. There's a lot of people who don't want to be vulnerable in that way. I need someone around me who wants to be vulnerable that way. Love on me, touch on me, squeeze me, hold me. Touch me, tease me, feel me, and caress me, right? Hold me tight and don't let go, right? So you have to be willing to be open for that for yourself, doing it to yourself. And I know it feels awkward. It's going to feel awkward at first. It was awkward. I'm just like, you're around, walking around the house, kissing yourself, smacking yourself on the booty. Like, my kids was looking at me like, what is happening? I need to treat myself how I want to be treated. Then I called in someone beautiful into my life who does exactly those things. But we had to learn how to be open. I was so busy manifesting the physical aspect of it that I forgot about all of it. Excuse me. I forgot about all of the other things. You know, the financial literacy aspects, the spirituality aspects, the willingness to change aspect, right? Because Scorpio is a very fixed sign. I need to stay this way for a very long period of time. As transformative as Scorpio is, it is very fixed. So it may transform, but it's going to be that way for a while. Okay? It's fixed ice, right? Fixed water, ice. So cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. Conscious focus, what I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of these things being to effortlessly flow into my life. Absolutely. You know, speak, be, see what it is that you want to do. Fuel. Enjoy. I enjoy doing things that fuel me. It feels great to do things for myself just as much as I do for others. Service. Okay. When I make sure I am taken care of, I better show up for those in my life and for the work that I do. Okay, show up for the work that you do, show up for those in your life. You know, it is very important that you start willing that what it is that you truly want for yourself, Scorpio. Okay. Those people around you. And, you know, Scorpios are very good at extracting information without exposing themselves. So maybe it's time to change that as well. Not saying I'm not saying take all your clothes off at once, Scorpio. What I am saying is that you may want to be the person in this connection that makes the first steps. Okay? Because you can tell when someone wants to communicate with you something other than what it is that you're talking about. Why don't you be the door opener to that? I'm not okay today. Why aren't you okay today? I just feel like we're not communicating the way we should be communicating. Well, how would you like for us to communicate? I'm not saying that's how the conversation is going to go, but opening the door, opening up the conversation, opening up the throat chakra to have the conversation that is necessary so that you can have the gratification, so that you can have the world, so that you can have the success, so that you can have the things that it is that you really want to have for yourself, for your life, for your journey, and the people that you want in them, okay? Because this doesn't necessarily have to be love, even though, this could be opening up to coworkers. Listen, I understand this is a company's policy and blah, 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 blah. But there is other ways that you can convey what it is that you need from me. Doesn't have to be in anger. Doesn't have to be in spite. Whatever it is. I understand we have a deadline. Everyone's under pressure. Can you please take note on how you're communicating to the team in regards to your tone? Humans, we make things so hard because of how we feel inside, And I know it's not easy, Scorpio, to expose yourself to someone for them to reject you. But rejection is necessary so that you know, okay, this person wasn't for me to begin with. This is not something that I needed to be doing, or someone I needed to be doing it with in the first place. Especially if it started off sexually. I'm just saying what I'm saying. We be starting off situations sexually with people. The sex is off the chain, and then you realize they don't even like their mama. You be like, damn, I can't talk to you. You don't like your mama. I love my mama. Me and my mama be kicking it. We go out and we do stuff. That's going to have you feeling some type of way. At some point, somehow, it will. Absolute well-being is the basis of my universe. Well-being is the basis of all that is. It flows to you and through you. You only have to allow it like the air you breathe. You only have to open, relax, and draw it into being. Right. Relax, take deep breaths. Listen, smoke your L, have a glass of wine before you have the conversation, if that's what's necessary. And I hate to encourage like liquid courage and things of that nature to have a heartfelt conversation. But I promise you, if you relax yourself to have an intense conversation, I'm not saying get completely zooted, okay? I'm talking about relaxing. So if the whole glass of wine gets you zooted, then just take a couple of sips. Sit the wine glass down. Make the phone call, okay? Don't get completely bashed and then just be like, I love you. I don't know how to express it. And oh my God. And I just have all these feelings. No, okay? Let's not do that. Okay? Let's not do that. I'm saying maybe have 1 or 2 puffs, roll the whole L. Or if you roll a spliff, roll the whole spliff. Have 1 or 2 puffs, put it down. Then make the phone call and have the conversation. You have to do what's necessary for you to convey what it is that you need to convey so that you can receive full gratification out of the situations that you're in. And I'm not saying get high and go to work. Like, let's not do that. Maybe invite the team for drinks after work. Or, right, I know. It can be difficult sometimes, right? It's difficult for us to open up, to have these type of conversations. But if you want that life that you're dreaming of, Scorpio, that you know that you can have, that you know that you want, these are steps, right? This is the transformation within self. Oh, my goodness. Transformation within self. You have to transform within and then without. No one is going to give you what it is that you want. It's not just magic. magically delicious. You can conjure a lot of things. You know, I manifested someone that I really like in my life, but it's like, oh, but Nick, you got communication issues, boo. Which is having them and his placements. Oh, man, listen. He's just as standoffish. I'm not walking into that war zone. I don't know what's going on. You know, how you can feel each other energetically, knowing that you want to have other conversations, but it's just like, yeah, but I don't want to ruin this. What we have already. I don't want to ruin it by having this type of conversation and making this person uncomfortable. But the truth of the matter is you're uncomfortable. You're both intimidating each other when you need to draw into your being. When you need to open, relax, and draw into your being, okay? You can elevate the situation. I've seen people who had sex on the first date and are happily married 30 years in, 20 years in, 15 years in. So don't tell me about starting off relationships sexually. It's not about that. It's about the willingness to communicate, period. The willingness to be open to communicate with each other about what it is that you want, about how you want it. Ooh, the camera. About how you want it with each other. Having conscious focus. And enjoying doing the things that fuel you. And that could be a very thing that fuels you guys. I mean, like, let's just be honest. It is what it is, okay? Sexual energy fuels Scorpios. Any Scorpio placement, especially if you have heavy Scorpio placements. Sex fuels you. You have a better day. You're effective at work. You're more loving to your family. You pay more attention to your finances. It just does, okay? Getting into your transformative energy is going to help this relationship progress. But you're going to need to open up your mouth and talk about the things. Open up your mouth and talk about the things, Scorpio. I'm going to pull a spellcaster. Okay. You guys are open to so much, but closed off to having conversations about it. It's crazy how that happens. You know, maybe you need to take this situation outside of the bedroom and go putt-putting, go golfing, go exercise together. Just go on a fucking regular night walk. Do some regular type things. Okay? Because you can clearly see yourself with this person to some extent. Okay? Clearly you can. Clearly you can see yourself with this person. Inspiration, yes, create am I not on protocol or what? Okay? Inspiration. You are each other's inspiration, or you need inspiration, and that is the inspiration. Changing up the atmosphere will be the inspiration to open up communication channels to even know if you are a fit or not. Because obviously you're a fit in other aspects if you're having these thoughts, feelings, and desires about one another, wanting to know more about each other, needing to know more about each other, but not having the necessary conversations and being of service to each other in a way that is intentional growth for the both of you. Okay, Most High, let me have a map quest, please, for my lovely Scorpio rising and North Node walkers. Listen. Venus being in your sign at this time and place in your life is no accident. With who you're connected to is no accident. Because no matter what, whether you end up with this person or not, you are going to get the lessons that you need to get. North Node Walker, Riser. Because this could easily be preparing you for what it is that you truly asked for. Or maybe that you've noticed that what you've asked for has been slowly moving into your life. And you're like, nah, couldn't be. Is it? How are you going to know if you don't have the conversation? Huh? If you're not having the conversation with this person about the growth of your connection, how are you going to know? I mean, you know, Scorpios are some great room readers and energy readers, but, like, let's just be honest. Until the words come out of your mouth, Craig, like, it's not gonna mesh. You know, all the actions in the world are great, but you need both words and actions, right? My father used to say you can make your mouth say anything, meaning he wanted to see your actions. And then when he saw your actions, he would say, you. Okay, all right. And then after you're done talking and he would see your act, or if all he saw was actions, he would say, well, now I'm going to need you to use your words. And you may need to go into solitude and pray and meditate before having this conversation. Maybe it's not about, you know, that's another way to relax. Do a breathing exercise. Do a breathing exercise while you're talking. Just like, listen, this is hard for me. Okay. I'm not like the best communicator. Period. A lot has been coming out about communication in my past readings, past messages, because now is the time for you to be vocal. We're walking into the age of Aquarius. It's going to be a new age, a new way of spending, a new way of living, a new way of being with the people that are in your life. And you are going to need to be communicative about how you want that to be for yourself and the people around you. And if you're not doing it with the significant other that is easing into your life, you're going to need to do it with your children. You're going to need to do it with your clients, co-workers, team members. Hell, you're going to have to do it with your pet. Understand? Like, you even have to communicate with your pet. Taking the time, the solitude. What's the number on this card? 2. Lovers. And I love that the Solitude card reduces to a 4, because a 4 in traditional tarot usually means to the self. You're keeping it to the self. 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 4 of 4 of Pentacles. I mean, the 4 of Wands normally talks about union, but it's still something that you have to know within yourself before you can connect with someone else, right? Either way, talk. Okay? And because I've been coughing through this reading, lets me know the throat chakra really needs to be cleared out for you guys. I'm going to light a blue candle. I can't wait till my blue tea lights. Then I'll have all the chakras here. Gonna light a blue candle for you. Okay. We're just gonna do a little prayer. Feel like my North Node walkers needs some prayer. Bear with me here. I'm gonna put a little wax down so my candle will I gotta hold this off to the left. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah. Most High, come to you with requests, but honoring you first and saying that we're so grateful for this day and so grateful for this communication that you have given us through the divination tool of the tarot. Give our Scorpio North Noders and Scorpio ascendants the ease of communication, the ease of expressing the inner being so that they can connect to where it is that you have directed their footprint to go. Giving them the light through the darkness of this transformation while Venus is in Scorpio, aligning us with the energy so that we can gain and be prosperous and abundant in the areas of life where the communication that we need to have is blocking us. Asking you to free up space in those around us, hearts and heads, to hear us, what we're communicating, how we're communicating. Let it be received in love and given in love. And let us lead in love with our communication. Thank you for guiding, keeping us, and protecting us on a continuous basis as we walk this journey on this earthly plane. Ashe, mote be, and amen. Now I'm just going to let this burn. I let my spell candles burn out, okay? Much abundance to you on your North Node walking Scorpio. It's not easy coming from the depths into the light, okay? It's never easy coming from the depths into the light, but it is necessary. Check your chart for other areas where you may have scorpionic energy. Remember, Venus is in Scorpio in Western astrology until October 7th, okay? And continue to walk in your North Node and expanding your Jupiter, my friends. For life is just getting started, baby. Welcome. And continue to expand. Thank you for coming to the journey.